They are the team of Reese and Shotgun and Weber. Together, they are Most Wanted. Now, the third and final set of competitors. They are the team of the Blue Bolt and your anti-hero, the Canadian Red Devil.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are underway here. Action, triple threat tag team action in this VIP exclusive. CM Burnham alongside marvelous Mike Andrews calling this this great match here as we have, well, three very different sets of teams here. We, of course, have seen the Order of Thorns, various formations of them, and tonight represented by Umbra and Samedi. And we have had the opportunity in singles competition to see members of Most Wanted, but this is the first time in a tag team competition here in WFC that we've laid eyes on them. I've had the chance to see them otherwise. And then this newly formed team of the Blue Bolt and the Canadian Red Devil. I'm very intrigued by the possibilities here of the veteran Devil and the new rookie youngster, I guess you could call him, the Blue Bolt.
That's right, Bert. And you got to think that Canadian Red Devil and Blue Bolt got to be at a distinct disadvantage right off the bat since they're just now learning to team together.
Well, I think maybe with the CRD's guidance here, certainly providing Blue Bolt with some instruction of, at least in regards to Samedi and Umbra, he's familiar with them. Maybe not so much Most Wanted. I think they're going to be the wild card in this match. They're an established tag team, but they're still new on the scene. They've been wrestling together for less than a year. Blue Bolt showing that nice aerial artistry that we've seen for his brief time here in WFC as he goes for the lateral press and only gets a 2.
Not enough to keep Reese down there. Shotgun drop kick right into the
step-up
turnbuckle
drop kick there, but he drop kicked him into his own corner. That's a rookie mistake there from Bolt as he makes the tag to CRD. And here we come with a power man on the part of Most Wanted as, well, collar and elbow tie up, and CRD immediately goes to the arm wringer.
I try and just takes control of Weber here with the wrist.
Now let's see how long he can control that. Like I said, the good schoolboy there from behind, and only good enough for 1. Back to the side headlock. Notice that the Order of Thorns, they're not really making a lot of moves. It's almost like they're scouting more than participating.
Right, but it's almost got to be a smart move on their part. Just staying fresh for when they do. Maybe they can sneak in and get the win.
Yeah, let the other two teams beat each other up and they come in and pick up the scraps. Perhaps that's their strategy. Let's see.
It sounds like something the Dark Order would do.
I'm curious as to the absence of Dr. Nightshade out here. We know that the Order of Thorns have had some problems recently. some dissension.
Well, in the ring here, Canadian Red Devil really wrenching in that side headlock.
CRD, a man who likes to control the action, likes to keep it grounded, and with this vertical base here with a man the strength and power of Shotgun Dan Weber, as you see him reverse around that side headlock there, and then turn that around. Oh, going to go for the go behind. And going, takedown, and it's an amateur style takedown.
Very nice combination of skill and power here from Dan Weber.
And now with a gator roll.
Ooh.
And back and forth, just disorienting the man. The move is not really like a high impact move, but it's a disorienting move. As it shows the control that Dan Weber has.
And right now, Canadian Red Devil looking to make it to his feet.
If he can get that vertical base back underneath him, then yeah. There we go, and now drop toe hold. A good display here of some scientific technical wrestling, actually from both of these men, as the crowd begins to come support the Canadian Red Devil.
Well, Canadian Red Devil showing his own gator roll there. Must be harder for Canadian Red Devil to pull it off on the bigger,
well, I'm pretty sure there are not a lot
stronger Dan Weber.
of alligators up in Canada. He's probably not too familiar with them. And now being backed into the corner of the Order of Thorns, Samedi making the tag. And Weber backs off as Samedi takes over.
It's almost like he served Canadian Red Devil right up to Samedi here.
That's a good analogy there, Mike. And we know that, I don't know if you're aware, but there's a long history between Samedi and CRD. As Umbra, behind the referee's back, going for the choke. Devil trying to make it to his corner, but Samedi going to cut that off, make the tag. Here comes Umbra.
Ooh, hard stomp there right on the knee.
Umbra and Samedi both former tag team champions in other federations, never together. CRD also a tag team champion on a couple of occasions in his career. But the other three never have held any kind of gold.
But pretty young in their career.
They certainly are. Certainly are. There's obviously a lot of time. There we go with the tag.
Blue Bolt joins the ring.
Bolt comes back in. And now Most Wanted finds itself on the outside looking in. And I guess we saw at the very beginning. Oh, look, and here we go again. As Umbra makes the tag willingly to Weber. Now, that's an interesting choice there. I would think that he might be a little more reluctant to do that because, again, if you're not in the ring, you can't make the pinfall of the submission. You can't win the match.
That's right.
And Order of Thorns, again, finds itself on the outside looking in at this particular moment.
Blue Bolt trying to make a comeback here. Giving some hard shots to Dan Weber right to the head.
Look at this. Weber with the angle slam.
All for naught as Weber there just shows his strength.
And now Weber to his own partner. Here comes Reese. And Reese off the ropes. Going to be picked up wheelbarrow style. And dropped straight on to Blue Bolt. Hooks the leg. And a basement drop kick from CRD. I'm not sure it actually made contact, but it certainly broke up the pin, or at least Reese broke the pin up as a result of it.
You know, I will say this about Reese. I don't know if anybody in this WFC locker room has more confidence than Reese.
Grease is a very, very confident individual for as little time as he has been in this ring. And part of that comes because he's a second-generation competitor. So he understands, he kind of grew up around the business.
Got the business in his blood, as
That's
they say.
True. Off the rope says Reese from behind.
Right to the back of the head. And Blue Bolt, he looks rocked.
Ooh. And that splash really coming down almost on the side ribs of Blue Bolt. And you could hear that expression from the crowd as they knew that hurt more than a traditional splash might.
Dan Weber just taking control here, or keeping control, as he shoots Blue Bolt into his partner's corner.
And again, smart move on the part of Weber. Keep that opponent isolated. You've got 3 corners to pick from, but 2 of them are occupied. Let's keep them in the opponents. Let's cut that ring. You can't cut it in half, but let's keep the opponent isolated in a corner he does not want to be in. Bolt trying to fight back now. Bolt with the Enziguri.
Standing Enziguri there takes Reese down. And this may be the opening Canadian Red Devil was looking for to get into this match.
This is definitely the opening that Blue Bolt needs. He has got to get to a corner of some sort. He obviously would want to get to CRD's corner, but, I mean, what would happen if he tagged Dan Weber? Would the members of Most Wanted have to face off against each other?
Huh, that would be interesting to see.
Referee counting as Reese finally up to his knees and intercepts Bolt. Bolt, I think, could have made the tag there, but just not aware of his ring position as the tag made back to Dan Weber. A brief little communication there from Reese. Double team move here by Most Wanted. Oh! That's just a full-on collision.
That's what I was fixing to say, Vernon. That may have been everybody going down at once.
Bolt, I think, just tried to ram his shoulders into both of Most Wanted's faces. And Bolt has got to get to a corner here. He's got to make a tag. And he does.
There it is.
Weber making the tag too, but here comes Samedi. Samedi not a legal man. CRD now having to take on all 4 of his opponents.
CRD finally gets in the match, and then everything starts breaking down. Ooh, he ducks that clothesline.
CRD picks up side backbreaker.
Oh, he could be setting up for the sharpshooter here.
He could. He wants to make Reese tab out in the middle of the ring. Can he get this turned over? Reese trying to fight it, but he just walks it over.
And you notice he turned to where he was facing the ropes, making it further away for a rope break for Reese there.
And now CRD sitting down on the back here. Is Reese about to tag? Come on.
The Order of Thorns coming in and breaking it up right when Canadian Red Devil had Reese right where he wanted him.
Umbra and Samedi, again, there's no disqualifications in the triple threat match, so they can do all the damage they want to. A unique exit on the part of Umbra as he basically hand-walked out of the ring there, caught himself being thrown out, and stabilized himself by doing a handstand. And now CRD makes the tag back out to Blue Bolt. Is Blue Bolt, is he refreshed enough? Blue Bolt with CRD to the outside. Blue Bolt looking to, look out! Spine buster!
Spine buster intercepting Blue Bolt there.
And Weber dragging Bolt over to the outside. Reese with the splash. Is he the legal man? I guess so. And this match is over.
Your winners, Most Wanted!
Well, a victorious Most Wanted, but not really wanting to accept the accolades from referee Dylan Phelps. Instead, standing on their own as they have liked to do for so much of their brief career. Most Wanted here, they're making a statement and a claim that they have their eyes on the Tag Team Championship.
Definitely a big win here for Most Wanted. As they were able to take advantage of most everybody else being on the outside.
About to get serious. It's about to get
Accompanied
serious.
this evening by his manager, Big Jimmy Caballero. He represents the Caballero Cartel and hails from Bristol. He is the team. Congratulations to the client, Derek Davey. And making his way to the ring now is his opponent. He hails from Detroit, Michigan. He is the Motor City Muscle, Warren Powers.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, VIP action underway here as we have two young and up-and-comers in WFC. Derek James, of course, a member of the Caballero cartel with Big Stevie Caballero on the outside, and Warren Powers.
That's right. Both of these youngsters looking to get a big win here tonight.
A win would mean so much for either of these men in terms of their standings here in WFC and certainly in the eyes of much of the WFC locker room, because both of these men are certainly trying to prove in very different ways, trying to prove that they belong here, that they can be successful here. James, of course, taking what I guess you could call the low road with the association with Stevie Caballero. And Powers looking to make it on his own out here, and we'll see how successful he is, because Powers has not been around a long time, a couple of years, about a year and a half or so. And so I'm not certain if that awareness of Caballero and his ilk on the outside is something he is naturally going to be taking into consideration. Ooh, nice leapfrog there.
Ooh, into an arm drag.
And a good show from the opening here from Warren Powers as James now takes those leg scissors. James up to a vertical base, but runs straight into Powers, who executes an arm drag. Up, swing and a miss there by Powers. But Powers going to go up to the second rope. James, I think he was trying to catch something there, but it didn't work out for him too well. As now, look at this unique pinning combination. Got to watch those shoulders on the part of Powers, as Caballero looked like he was going to try and be a presence for his man.
And you got to wonder how prepared Warren Powers actually is for Stevie Caballero there.
Well, like I said, it's first of all, it's Caballero. Be careful; he will come over here. He will yell it to you in that megaphone if you get it wrong. Just practice it. Caballero.
Caballero.
Very good.
Okay.
So, and like I said, I don't know that. Oh, look out, Powers with his head down. Powers over, and you know, I will say this. Powers may not be prepared for Caballero on the outside, but he certainly seems prepared for Derek James on the inside. It's as if these guys have wrestled each other many times before.
It is. It seems like they both have a reversal for every move the other one's throwing.
Obviously, a lot of scouting going on here, a lot of preparation. And look what you say. What'd you say, Mike? Good job. Good call. As Stevie Caballero being warned off by referee Frank Lynn. And a Russian leg sweep, I think. I'm surprised James didn't. It looked like he impacted the back of his head on that top turnbuckle as much as Powers impacted on the second. And now
just choking him with his foot here.
Now James knows he's got until a look at Caballero from behind. Caballero with that belt as Derek James has the referee completely preoccupied. Oh, and now Derek James backs off, begs off, says, "I'm sorry," and then executes a running basement dropkick.
These antics are just disgusting.
Well, these antics have been what Stevie Caballero has been about for the 15 or so years that I've known him. He's totally consumed with winning. He's totally consumed with making money off of the men that he employs. If they can't live up to his expectations, he ditches them. And he sees a lot in Derek James because I'll be honest with you, James's win-loss record has not been necessarily stellar, since joining the Caballero cartel, but Caballero continues to keep him around. So there must be something he sees there.
As he throws him into the corner here, charges in.
Oh, good move there by Powers as James with ramming that knee up into the top turnbuckle. But James reverses and a big chop. And another one. And, whoa, Powers noticed. Powers saw that knee ran up there. He kicks it from behind.
Hard forearm shot there by Derek James, and he gives him another one.
Spin around discus forearm. And a step up enziguri from Warren Powers.
Warren Powers hits the
now
ropes
gonna
here.
build up some speed. Running forearm.
Goes for it
Try
again.
And you still look at Caballero. Caballero trying there. And, well, this time he went for it again, but he wasn't necessary. It's never necessary. Oh, wow.
Using the middle rope there as leverage for a drop kick. Not going to be enough as Warren Powers kicks out at 2. I don't know, Burnham. I think the presence of Stevie Caballero down here is just going to be too much.
Okay, once again.
Oh, sorry.
Caballero.
Caballero. Sorry.
There we go. Caballero.
Caballero.
I really don't want him over here.
I understand.
Yeah. That megaphone's really annoying. Why is Caballero in the ring?
Warren Powers makes his way to his feet.
Well, he does, but reversal around. Powers trying to maintain control here as they're twisting and turning like an airplane propeller. And a German suplex drops James on the back of his head.
Ooh, coming in with the elbow strike there.
Good running forearms as Powers calling on the WFC faithful here. Big boot in the corner.
Rocking Derek James there. This may be the opening Warren Powers was looking for.
It may well be. Springboard moonsault. He caught enough of it to put Derek James down. Rolls him through, and then just a sit-down forearm to the back.
That's going to be it. Well, I am incorrect as he kicks out at 2. And Warren Powers looking like he doesn't know what it's going to take to put Derek James away.
Well, Powers he's not letting up. He's being relentless. But James fighting out of that. Oh, look at that! Cutter by Powers. Cutter by Powers as Powers now.
Is that a dragon sleeper?
That is a dragon sleeper, a sit-down dragon sleeper. If he can grapevine those, it's too late.
Derek James gets to the ropes here, and of course Stevie Caballero.
Very good.
very quick to point out that he got to the ropes there.
Both men now back to their feet as James behind.
Oh,
and a headbutt. May have done some damage from James onto James as well.
He goes for the pin after that.
Again, and it's like everything that Derek James does, Powers can endure and kick out of.
He's begging for him to get up here. He must have something in mind.
Diving forearm.
Nope.
And Powers screaming at James. Oh, wow.
I was just about to comment how they were having no effect, but
I thought Powers, that found what he. Oh, he did. Nope. No, he didn't. Never mind.
oh, and that's going to be it.
Your winner, Derek James.
Well, we were wondering which one of these youngsters was going to get the big win, and in the end, it was Derek James.
A great effort on the part of Warren Powers, and I'm sure that the WFC Board of Directors is going to look at this and show, really for both men, you can notch the win up for Derek James. You can put a little asterisk in there to a certain extent for Stevie Caballero.
Oh, definitely.
But Warren Powers showed he won't die. He'll keep on fighting as long as he possibly can. in order to be here in WFC.
It looks really good.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, your next contest this evening is scheduled for one fall. It is for the WFC Prime Championship. Introducing first the challenger to my left. He hails from every woman's fantasy. This is Johnny Lightning. And introducing now to my right, his opponent. He is your reigning and defending WFC Prime Champion. He hails from Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is Tommy D.
Championship action here in this VIP match as Tommy Dean putting the WFC Prime Championship on the line against one of the up-and-comers here in WFC, Johnny Lightning, who, well, I got to say, his wardrobe pretty much expresses, I guess, his opinion about Mr. Dean.
I was about to say, that's some old-school wrestling insults right there,
well,
right?
Yeah, Terry Funk would be proud, I suppose. And Dean going straight to work on the left arm of the man who hails from every woman's fantasy. Now, I know you're not a woman. It's 2021. You can identify as whatever you want, but I'm certainly not either. But I got to say, just as a general guy, I really am not certain that every woman would find this guy.
Well, from the reaction of the women here in the crowd, it definitely didn't sound like it was every woman.
I feel like more of them are more attracted to Tommy Dean. Dean maintaining that side headlock. Dean, of course, making his way through that grueling tournament to win the Prime Championship. It was April that that occurred.
I was wondering if he was going to make it through that tournament with all the punishment
Well,
he had to go
yes,
through
I
that
mean,
night.
it was amazing the amount of trauma, quite honestly, the trauma that he suffered in the course of that tournament, the repeated, trauma to the head over the course of that final match, just not just what he took from Reed, but what he dished out himself. I remember watching that match and calling that match with Travis Falhark and Tommy Dean, an instinctual thing. It's one of the things that happens when you get in the ring, from what I understand. There are just certain moves you go to. You know you're ready for it, you go to them, and one of those moves was headbutt. Well, sorry, I shouldn't have talked through while Johnny Lightning was, he's not ready. Oh, no, he's calling on us. Don't match that challenge, Mike. I know. Don't show him up. Just let him have his opportunity. And okay, Mike. Now you can go in and show him how it's done.
I'll stay right here next to you, Burnham.
That's fair. That's fair. And Dean gonna try and. Well, there we go.
Well, little teamwork here. I never thought I'd see that.
Good job. Good job.
Oh, trips him down. Ooh, standing moonsault
by Tommy Dean. And Lightning out. Nope, Dean now will go hook the leg. And still not enough. Now he's going to hook both legs. Well, all of that didn't work too well. Let's see Lightning try to nip up down that. Well, he's not going to try. Dean now. Oh, no.
Keeps control of the feet there.
What's Dean? Now he's going to tie Johnny Lightning up here. And he has him.
Johnny Lightning can't move.
Lightning has been straitjacketed in the middle of the ring. Well,
Tommy Dean just having a good time here with Johnny Lightning. At his expense, anyway. You got to think maybe that T-shirt Johnny Lightning was wearing.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, it was the easiest target.
Ooh, now he's got a hold of his hair.
Now, as someone with long hair, I have to say this is unfair. This is long hair abuse there. And now Lightning applauding himself. And a running leg drop. And the tone of the match has certainly shifted.
Sometimes I wonder if Johnny Lightning cares more about what the people are thinking about him than he is the actual match.
Chop across the chest. And Lightning asks, and just a paintbrush across the face.
Just blatant disrespect there by Johnny Lightning.
And I got to wonder, Lightning does remember that the Prime Championship is on the line here now. I mean, he really needs to be focused on winning that championship because, kick to the midsection. Wow! I lost a pen on that one.
Difference in chops there, huge. As I think Tommy Dean's chop just took Johnny Lightning off his feet.
Lightning now going to return the favor.
Johnny
Lightning flirting with disqualification here. Again, like I said, I got to think, does he remember that the Prime Championship is on the line here? That he could walk away with that title as Lightning now wrapping that arm around the top rope, and he's really pushing the boundaries. Jesse Beeler. Well, Beeler would say, and a straight right hand by Dean. Dean with another one.
It seems like Tommy Dean is starting to take Johnny Lightning just a little bit more serious after Lightning came in with his flurry.
Irish whip as Dean now going to go charge in.
Oh, comes in a second time but misses.
Lightning out, but Dean quickly in between the ropes, and that kick straight to the face. Dean now brings himself in.
Ooh, gets met with an enziguri.
And Dean having to hold himself up on the ropes as Lightning now. Another Irish whip. Lightning with the spine buster in the middle. Lightning hooking both legs from behind, only able to keep him down for two.
Lightning claiming it was a slow count there by Jesse Beeler. It looked normal to me. Stomping on the back here of Tommy Dean.
And Dean still, well, Lightning going to negate the possibility of utilizing one leg, try to negate it, I should say. Hoisting, nope, Dean slides down the back.
Ooh,
Swing and a miss there. As a running clothesline comes for Dean. Heel kick from Dean, and Dean with the Saito suplex. It's Dean now trying to feed off the energy of some of the WFC faithful here.
He picks him up.
And puts him down. Dean. And I got to fault Dean on that one. If he'd executed a proper pin, that might have been 3 there.
Tommy Dean asking the crowd what they think about him dropping Johnny Lightning on his head.
Well, we know that Tommy Dean likes to do that that cradle pile driver, package pile driver, if you will. And Dean going for that. Lightning seemed to have that well executed. Can Dean take him down now? Maybe going to go for a Fujiwara. Nope, going to go for a crossface.
Oh,
He's
there.
got a crossface.
Got it locked in. Middle of the ring here, too, Burnham.
This is a submission hold. And
I don't see how I can get out of this.
I did.
There
He
it is.
taps out. Dean taps out. Or excuse me, Lightning taps out.
Your winner via submission and still WSC Prime Champion, Tommy Dean.
Well, as you pointed out, Burnham, you got to wonder if this result would be different if Johnny Lightning would have been more prepared for the match instead of what the fans thought of him and how he looked in the mirror.
Well, I think Tommy Dean finally realized what was on the shirt. And now a little bit of post-match. Well, Dean taking out the trash as Tommy Dean successfully maintains his WFC Prime Championship and now looks to who he will face next in the challenge for him.
Well, these WFC fans, they love their Prime Champion, don't they?
WFC faithful have supported Tommy Dean for his entire time here. Nobody has presented as much heart and soul, and nobody has been as much of a fighter as Tommy Dean has in this ring.